Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents Night 2, SummerSlam Sunday. Predict the outcome special. Coming up, we got a lot. Even fallout from last night. You see behind me right here. Stolen was CM Punk was winning the World Heavyweight Championship, but his dreams got turned away by Seth Rollins. We'll get to that coming up. And Seth Rollins now wins the World Heavyweight Championship and becomes a six-time world champion. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started for Night 2, SummerSlam Sunday. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Cody Rhodes here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Man, oh man. What a SummerSlam last night it was. Winning the World Heavyweight Championship for nearly 5 minutes after his dreams got stolen away by this man right here, Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins doing what he needs to do is to stop CM Punk's dream of winning the World Heavyweight Championship coming up. So let's get things started right here, right now, here with the SummerSlam show. Predict the outcome Night 2. We'll get to Seth Rollins a little bit later on the show. But we'll talk about Seth's wife, man, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch will be in action tonight at SummerSlam. She'll defend her Intercontinental Championship against Lyra Valkyria. But this time, if Lyra does not win the Intercontinental Championship, then Lyra no longer challenge Becky once again if Becky even is the champion. That was the stipulations that were made prior when Lyra won the number one contender slot against Bailey to get this opportunity against Becky. Lyra Valkyria got a lot to prove. It's been good matches lately with Lyra and Becky and Bailey and all of them. But this match is intended to put Lyra over. So Lyra needs this win tonight. And perhaps Lyra will probably win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Prove her stamp of approval tonight. We'll see tonight. However, there's going to be, but Lyra Valkyria needs this win tonight, and let's hope that Lyra will probably perhaps go against Bailey, since Bailey feeling a little salty about that. Bailey want to get her hands on Lyra. We can probably see that once again. But look for Lyra Valkyria to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship over Becky Lynch and get the win. They'll be the third match of the night. I don't think they're going to be putting matches together one by one, stuff like that. So look for that being the way. Look for Lyra Valkyria to finally prove her worth and prove her dominance tonight after she defeats Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship tonight at SummerSlam. Forward to seeing that as well. Another match that everybody's going to be talking about, buzzing about, is the Intercontinental Championship match from the men's side. Dominic Mysterio defends the Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles. AJ Styles has been itching lately, and we want to show you these pics about AJ right quick. AJ's been itching to get a match against Dominic. AJ's been acting like a person with just a bellhop person, a janitor. But Dominic Mysterio was tired of the silly games and said, hey, you know what, AJ, I'm going to give you what you want. I'm not hurt. I'm going to give you an Intercontinental Championship match, and it's going to happen tonight for the men's Intercontinental Championship match as well. So, like I said, AJ Styles even said a couple of days ago that he's no longer going to be able to so this might be his last SummerSlam going into the jump. So AJ Styles will do what he needs to do if he can to get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. But look for Dominic Mysterio to get the upper hand by Cody, by defeating AJ Styles. AJ is going to be putting up a fight tonight at SummerSlam Sunday tonight. So look forward to seeing that as well. You know how that goes and stuff like that. Also, too, we go to this right here. Go and find it right quick. Go find the women's triple threat match. I think that's going to really kick off the show tonight at SummerSlam. A triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Naomi defends her Women's World Championships against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Triple threat match. We had an impromptu triple threat match from them last month at Evolution when Naomi literally stole the Women's Championship out of the obstacles of both Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. And Naomi did so by cheating, by taking the Women's Championship. We thought Naomi was targeting the WWE Women's Champion, but Naomi did that curveball, and she did that curveball all right to make you think she was going to be targeting Tiffany Stratton. They cut here, but she decided she wasn't going to run it back. You know, Naomi said that she's going to proceed with caution tonight. And that caution could be proceed with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, all of them in the ring together. So look forward to seeing that match. Phenomenal match. Where Naomi came in to win the Evolution and won the Women's World Championship to solidify her mood, her base. But you see right here, Io Sky taking down Rhea Ripley. Io Sky taking down Rhea Ripley with that phenomenal match they had at Evolution. And now they're going to run it back. And they're going to run it back indeed coming forward. So look forward to seeing this triple threat match between them. But look for Naomi to stand tall with the Women's World Championship over Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. We don't know what's next for them. But we know that Naomi may be scheduling to meet her match against Stephanie Vicure down the road. Stephanie Vicure, a lot of teases going on. I don't know what's going to be next for Rhea Ripley and Io Sky going forward. So look forward to seeing that match as well. Another match that I'm looking forward to seeing tonight is this match right here. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa inside of a steel cage for the U.S. Championship. Jacob Fatu and Solo man each other's throats as of lately and stuff like that. But Jacob Fatu wants to get his hands on Solo so bad. Solo trying to find obstacles in place. And I think that's what Solo Sikoa is going to be doing tonight to figure out how he can combat Jacob Fatu. But the steel cage is designed only for two individuals to keep outside interference. So there won't be no outside interference in that match. You know that a couple weeks ago, Saturday Night Main Event, Solo defended the U.S. Championship against Big Brother Jimmy. But Jacob Fatu came to the rescue, get his hands on to try to get his hands on Solo. But Solo wasn't nowhere to be around. Solo was trying to find ways to keep his championship. But Jacob Fatu finding ways as well, hiring his cousin Tamatonga as well. A lot of cousins going around, stuff like that. Ace in the hole. But Jacob Fatu wanted to get his hands on Solo, and tonight could be the night. Tonight, Solo score ain't nowhere to be run, ain't nowhere to hide. Jacob Fatu might want to get his hands on Solo, and Jacob Fatu might do so inside the steel cage that was destined for him on SmackDown this past week. So Jacob Fatu could be leaving with the U.S. Championship. It's going to be a hard night for Jacob, and how he's going to do that with Solo. Look for Solo to retain the U.S. Championship over Jacob. Jacob is going to make a stupid move tonight. Jacob might do that tonight, and we'll see if Jacob Fatu could counteract the My Family Tree. That's going to be a hard one, but we'll see if he can. That's going to be the question tonight. Look for Solo to win Oh, Jacob. Jacob's gonna be standing like Jimmy Snuka inside of a cage, just like for nothing. Well, another match that's been added right here. Six teams compete in TLC for the WWE Tag Team Championships. I wouldn't be surprised it'd be the second match of the night to me. It don't have to be the second match because all these teams you see DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, the Motor City Machine Guns, Alice Shelley, Chris Sabin, Andrade, Ray Phoenix, Axiom, um, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom, the Street Profits, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, and the current tag team champions, the Wide Six. It's gonna be a hell of a night for a lot of them doing what they got to do tonight. And the Wide Six may be the I don't know, they might be the favorites. They love crucifying people in these matches. So these six teams got something to prove, like they was saying, like Cole was saying 25 years ago. TLC debuted with the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, and my personal favorites, the Hardys. The Hardy Boys really transition wrestling. All three of them did with TLC, but you can tell the Street Profits they are not going to win tonight, unfortunately. Even though they could be going for singles, but they want to be tag teams and stuff. All these teams tonight looking forward to solidify their names and live and win the WWE Tag Team Championships. That's the only game in town tonight. Uh, a lot of these teams want to go for the tag team titles, but it's going to be kind of tough and hard and how they're going to go. Like I said, expect mass chaos, tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my. Expect the Wide Six to retain their tag team championship over these phenomenal teams. They're gonna put up an awesome show for nearly 30 minutes. Look forward to seeing that tonight as well. But could see that being the case tonight. But six teams competing in TLC. I think a viewer told me, hey, hey, you said this. I got corrected by a viewer. So, hey, we love corrections over here on the Pro Wrestling Show when we do. Take it and take the ease. All right. We get to the main event. The main event is for the WWE Championship. It's Randy Orton. It's John Cena. I like to say Randy Orton, but John Cena defends against Cody Rhodes. John Cena taking on Cody for the WWE Championship. This match right here, battles for levels and stuff like that. This whole thing got started at WrestleMania. John Cena turned well, it started at Elimination Chamber when John Cena turned heel. But recently, John Cena won his 17th world title over Cody. And now John Cena, Cody Rhodes showing a new mean streak, and Cody Rhodes showing that he wants to be taken real serious. He even went through the table and crashed John Cena through it and told John Cena to find himself. I think John Cena's going to really find himself tonight. Makes John Cena signed it. So even this past week, John Cena, we don't know if he's being for real or not, saying that he's a babyface now. And John Cena wants to go for the title. Well, not title, but wants to go one-on-one in a classic time match rather than being a heel. And saying that people are banning him. He's trying to set The Rock and Travis Scott. Saying that they wasn't around and stuff like that. And then this is coming off the heels of their WWE show, Unreal. So everything's coming unreal tonight. Even we're hearing reports that Cody Rhodes may turn heel. Cody Rhodes doesn't like the direction he is stated and stuff that he wants to change up his character one bit. But tonight could be the night for Cody. Cody Rhodes is serious about it. We have to wait and see if he wants to do so tonight. But that's the question that everybody wants to know. Everybody feels like that's going to be the answer. Well, I'm suspecting since Cody Rhodes getting sponsored by that the vodka brand that he normally sponsors, I think Cody Rhodes is going to be leaving New Jersey with the World Championship. So look for Cody Rhodes to win his second WWE Championship tonight. I don't know. There's going to be some shenanigans like what's going on. Cody Rhodes going to turn heel on John Cena or what's going on. We don't know right now what's going to be, but we had to wait and see. I'm not buying what John Cena got going on. I don't know. I'm not buying what Cody Rhodes got going on. Something's going to go down tonight that's going to leave folks talking tonight that going into Monday morning thinking what's going to go down. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. We're going to see what's going to happen coming up. All right, that's going to do it for the SummerSlam Night 2 Sunday predict the outcome, match previews, and predictions. Let's go to wrestling hot topics. Quickly on wrestling hot topics. Want to let you know that this is still shocker right here on SummerSlam Saturday. You see this man right here, Seth Rollins, finally wins the World Heavyweight Championship by pulling the ultimate coup, the heist of the century. Seth Rollins did it again. Seth Rollins did it nearly a decade ago to do what he did, and now he's back being world champion over the expense of CM Punk. Now we know that Seth Rollins is going to have a list of challenges. We know CM Punk's going to be one of them that won his title back that he never won, never held for like 5 minutes. Now we know that Roman Reigns might want a shot at the world championship. There's a lot of people that's going to want opportunity after opportunity to get their hands on Self's new title again. Self was the first original world heavyweight champion that brought the championship back. And now Seth Rollins now holds the gold, holds the power, the prestige, and the reverence that is the World Heavyweight Championship. Can CM Punk strike down and get his championship back after looking at Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, all looking at CM Punk, following CM Punk. CM Punk win a grueling match against Gunther and defeated Gunther to win the World Heavyweight Championship. It just wasn't enough tonight. So, like we said, we're gonna conclude this SummerSlam. This has been our SummerSlam week. Well, SummerSlam week it has been concluded through from the Raw Ring Report to all the ring reports coming up, even the predict outcome specials stuff. So, like we said, it's been a really crazy SummerSlam week here on the Pro Wrestling Show. So, you get to see it later on tonight. Don't forget, we'll have the SummerSlam Sunday Night 2 review. Did some of my predictions come true? I know I didn't. I thought yesterday would have been a really good day, but I got all of them wrong, which is crazy. I wouldn't have got majority, 80% or all of them right. This is crazy right here. But hey, that's what happens when you in the wrestling business. Things can change in an instant, stuff like that. So hey, we we here, Pro Wrestling Show. Don't forget, we'll have the review a little bit later, immediately following SummerSlam Sunday. Let's see if I get all these predictions right tonight. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome special for Night 2, SummerSlam Sunday here. We'll see you a little bit later, immediately following SummerSlam for the review.